Jeffrey Epstein's emails.
Bro, he's been exposed. People have been exposed slowly but surely.
Slowly.
Bro, Mandelson was the first one. He was ambassador to the UK ambassador to the United States of America, only. And he sent him an email saying, "Oh, dairy email," and I thought, man, you just finished yourself, my friend. But it just got released recently, and you know the interesting thing is, it just got released recently, and who is the one that's picking up the problem in this one? It comes down to Keir Starmer, and I'm thinking, first and foremost, Keir Starmer just started taking over as Prime Minister. Why are you guys having a go at him because of Mandelson? And the next thing, Mandelson got fired, but when they showed Keir Starmer exactly what this is all about, they were like, yeah, you need to go, basically. But
and the Duchess of York.
And then, what's her name? What's her name? Sarah Ferguson, huh?
Yeah,
Fergie. She sent him an email as well, and they found it. So she's been taken out from all the charities, hasn't she?
Yeah.
But I felt, man, I don't know what to say about this.
But they're all in it together, isn't it? It's normal to them. The stuff that he was doing, it's something they've been doing probably traditionally for years.
Bro.
Like, it's some sort of fraternity, isn't it?
It's
a cultural thing that they all do. All the elites and so forth.
The one thing I wonder, is if, I don't know. But if Trump had sent him anything at the time, because, you know, he was with Trump a few times. And it's like, yo.
But you know, if they found they cover that up, man, the Secret Service will cover that stuff up. CIA will get involved. But
I don't think they'll do it. I don't think they will do it.
But they break every type of law.
Then again, they make the laws.
They make it up as they go along.
They make it and go, man. But
like bending the rule a little bit becomes just purely breaking it in half.
You know, that place is a bit different.
Yeah, they do. They control world narratives, man.
But it's interesting because the fact that he died in, was it 2019? He died, yeah. And in 2025, and they're still speaking his name.
That's it. They're going to use it as they feel free, again, to control our minds and distract us from other stuff.
It's a madness.
Again, puppet masters.
It's a madness. That's the best way to describe it.
Maxine, what's her name? Maxwell.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah, she said.
You say Maxine.
Yeah, let's call her Maxine. It's easier to remember. Maxine?
G. Maxwell.
Yeah, G. Maxwell.
Is it Ghislaine? Ghislaine?
Ghislaine?
I don't know how to pronounce that.
Fancy name.
Ghislaine. Ghisl.
That's not how they pronounce it.
I don't know how to pronounce it, man. I just said G. Maxwell. Bro, is it G? It could be GW. G. Maxwell.
Robert Maxwell was that, isn't it? The one that owned all the newspapers.
The newspaper fella, yeah.
They said he was a double agent. Maxwell.
G. Maxwell.
They were saying that basically, she said in her statement that there was a period where she stopped communicating with him, or the work with him died down with Epstein. But then when they looked at the emails, it increased between the period that she said when they read the actual time frame of when the emails came through. So more. Well, obviously you're gonna lie though, isn't it? Like when you're in that situation, you're like caught basically in the thing. You're not gonna.
It sucks.
I was fully compliant, and I did this. You're gonna obviously say, well, I might have did a little bit of this, but I didn't really do it that much, I just did it a little bit, like, because he was kind of forcing me, and I felt pressured, and he was just gonna make better excuses, because you don't want to go to jail for long,
Well, she's got how many years? 20? 30?
But no.
Man, I didn't even. I've never checked into. Bro, to be honest with you, I'm not interested in half of this crap, man. Because you know what? They know what they were doing, and those who are protecting. Those people protecting them know exactly what they're protecting.
I think it's pretty obvious it goes high up. There's all powerful people that were involved.
Most definitely, most of these people are deep in them in the ocean.
Yeah, you think about it. This all then traces back into trafficking, because the world is saying basically there's a human trafficking issue, but then there's people that have power that are actually doing it anyway. So. And then if you're looking at,
because I don't
just look at the facts, if you look at it was Prince Andrew that was with him, like hanging around. Even if he's not doing stuff, he's still in affiliation, which means he's pretty much co-signing what that guy is doing.
He's still in.
So if you've got people that high up co-signing human trafficking, then it's just going to continue really, because then they're all in law enforcement, they're everywhere. Then because they're like a network of people, in it. They stick together, people
Bruh.
in that circle,
And you know,
each other. So it's like, in one essence, they're trying to put it out there. Oh yeah, we got this problem. Look at what we're trying to fix it. But then on the other hand, they're actually involved in
another
it.
thing, yeah.
Well, yeah, man, they're trying to pull the wool over people's eyes as it speaks.
Brother, it's a bit mad.
Mad thing, sad thing. Did you watch Athletics?
Bruh, you know, Kenya, you know, I looked at a long distance. I watched the long distance for a couple of minutes, no, a couple of seconds.
Further opinion.
Well, yes and no. I was just looking at it. No, I was just looking at it because it's in Japan, right? I was looking at it. I was like, okay, so these people are back. But I looked at it, lost interest in a few seconds. I turned around and then my phone messages coming in. Oh yeah, Kenya has won. The ladies, the Kenyan women. I think there's about three main 1, 2, 3 positions as usual, long distance running, and then Jamaica as usual, 100 meters.
100 meters.
Yeah, they beat the US.
Yeah,
and I was like, nice. Good to see. But the thing I noticed, I was looking at it, I was like, but I see, what's his name? Usain Bolt was watching it as a fan. I'm like, yo, the world record holder
himself.
Yeah, the world record.
It was the first time in 10 years that some Jamaican has won it since he was there. So it just so happened that he turned up.
That goes to show you time goes, man.
Yeah, that's a whole decade ago. It's a long time.
Jesus.
But yeah, it was that guy's name, Seville. He won it, and apparently he came 8th the year before. So
but you see,
shows you what determination and hard work does.
I'll tell you,
if you want something, you can go back, and they say hard work beats talent, isn't it?
Of course, yeah. Everything is hard work, man. But I'll tell you something that's interesting, man. Have you seen all the runners that are running? Because I'll start with Kenya. There's a lot of Kenyans who have represented other countries that you never expect them to represent. So you start looking at some of the names and you're thinking, bro, but they've been given citizenship to start representing those countries. And I'm thinking, this actually sucks, man. It really sucks, man, because you're looking at a person thinking, there's no that's where you came from, but because you're showing that as your citizenship, okay, fine. But you're looking at the name and thinking, oh, that's a Kenyan name that's going to run. Anyway, go and do your thing, because you need to get money in the end anyway. And you see all the 100 meters runners nowadays.
But also,
it's hard to see a white person.
Yeah, there was not, like, in that final, there was no.
Yeah, they don't do it no. You don't see them no more now.
Even South Africa, in the heats, were black as well, and 2 of them got through. I was actually surprised.
Right, South Africa, man. South Africa is not. Well, listen, it's not even. South Africa is a confused place, man. That's the best way you can describe it. Because until tomorrow morning, and I know people will have a go at me for saying this, it's not even owned by Africans in the first place. It's owned by the Dutch, the English, and the French who were busy staying there. They
designed it, didn't they?
They literally went there, enslaved the people, and are still enslaving them. You know what? Listen, let me tell you something crazy I was thinking the other day. Nelson Mandela to be locked up for 27 years, come out and forgive the people. And no retaliation, but then they just gave him a couple of things, and he said, "Okay, that's fine." And I was looking at it, I was thinking, you know what? If it was a Nigerian, you think Nigerians don't tolerate that BS.
What was the actual criminal charge that?
Bro, something to do. No, I can't tell you exactly. I'll have to start researching exactly what it is. But Mandela was constantly fighting for South Africans, basically. So he was fighting for the Africans of South Africa itself because they came in there just to grab every single thing that they have grabbed till today. And you know, sometimes you look at it and say Nelson Mandela was for peace. Because he trained as a lawyer, if I'm not wrong. And then he kept on trying to push for answers and push for the rights for his people. But bro, you have to Google exactly what they locked him up. But they had to lock him up, because if they didn't lock him up, they knew the fight
lost money.
No, the fight was more crazy, because those guys were doing any and everything. They were shooting off people. Bro, do you know how many Africans were killed in that period of time by them Dutch? They were pulling the triggers and killing them, or just putting them in prison and leaving them there to rot and stuff. And any that went to team up with them, they're also taken out. Bro, it's
says
a
here
nasty.
in Google that Mandela went to prison for his lifelong activism against apartheid.
Yeah,
That's it. How can you lock someone up for activism unless
Bro.
they're harming people? I don't get it.
No,
That's why I'm
because
like,
he was
what did-
fighting. No,
I know obviously he did all that stuff,
no,
but I didn't think you could actually put someone in jail for that.
no, because they were. It's apartheid. They were the ones holding on to it. They were colonizing the place and making sure they frustrate the right persons.
Mm.
That's it. And if they know one person can fight and can put out the fight with them, then they say, oh, no. He needs to be locked in immediately. And that's exactly what happened to him. And it's a sad story. Because you look
Yeah,
at
he
it.
was a lawyer.
He
Became
was a
a
lawyer.
prominent
Yeah.
figure in the ANC,
Yeah.
initially advocating for non-violent protests to dismantle discriminatory laws.
Yeah, but some people say that he let them get away with a lot of things, and they still have exactly what he let them get away with. That's what a lot of people say.
Just here, in 1960, police killed 69 black men protesting the past laws. This event, along with the government's recent repression, led Mandela and others to believe that non-methods were insufficient.
There was a guy called Steve Biko, and I know a few people named Biko after Steve Biko. He was another fighter.
Well, check this out. Mandela co-founded the ANC's armed wing in 1961, which launched a campaign of economic sabotage against government infrastructure, not people. Interesting. Mandela was arrested in 1962 and later, during the Rivonia trial, charged with sabotage and other crimes. War crimes, bro.
No, everything that charged him as a
picture.
crime, it was never a crime. It was a fight.
They just made it up.
They just make it up as a crime, but he was fighting for. And you know, the person that really kept him.
How can you get arrested for sabotage?
No, because it was apartheid that and colonization times. They couldn't care less.
So apartheid is an actual.
And that's
law.
the thing. You know what? Let me tell you. What's very interesting is today South Africa right now. The South Africans are now the Africans now, not the ones that were Afrikaans and all that stuff. The Africans have now a problem with every other African country, and it's like, wait, when Mandela was locked in and people were fighting, all the other Africans countries were fighting for you. What were you guys doing? Nothing. It's like they really suppressed. Sure, they suppressed the actual Africans, the Zulus and the whatever the other people are. They made sure frustrated them down to the core, never really got them educated, never got them up and running to a point that now they absolutely hate everything that's African related. They absolutely hate other countries. If you go in there from Zimbabwe, they have
charged them with treason. In 1956, 57, Mandela and 100.
That was the first time they locked him up on it.
Charged with treason, yeah. The treason trial took place from 1996 to 1961.
Yeah.
After which all the defendants were acquitted, and then they circled back and got for something.
They make an example out of you because they don't want to fight with you. And you know that's the story of power. You know that's the story of power, man. Have it, you can do it. You can make up any law that can favor the people that you want it to favor, but really and truly, it's just frustrating the rest of the other people. And life goes on. What can you say about it? Not a damn thing. Because them times, bro, if you see I've seen some clips and I was like, how can it be like that? Even when you look at South Africa, you know, the rugby team. Before the rugby team was accepted, because the rugby team was a primarily Dutch bunch of guys who were, rugby. And if you go into any neighborhoods, as soon as they used to look at the rugby and they used to turn around because it's a bunch of white guys that were in there. And they're like, yo, these are the people that are oppressing us, and then we're going to support them. Does that even make sense? Who is the one that made people start appreciating the team? Nelson Mandela, wasn't it? He's the one that was able to make them all see that, you know, the white people can be here as well, and the black people there. That's why he came up with the analogy of the rainbow country, or whatever you call it, because he said that he's got all different people in there. And it's like, oh, here we go. But now today's time, last time I looked at something, I was looking at South Africa, they have 12 police stations that are Chinese. That's when I said, this country is just lost. How do you have a country that operates with 12 Chinese police stations? 12 Chinese police stations. So you go you're in a police station, but it's only primarily to do with Chinese people in Africa. Bruh, that is when you look at it and say, you know what, there's some things in this world you just look at it and say,
like,
how
if
is this
someone's
possible?
doing something and like the police station is far, like, you know,
Bro,
halfway across the state or wherever it is in there, and he's, you know, violent and stuff, they're gonna actually wait and go through the trouble.
they're probably gonna pay. You know what?
Station.
It's a thing of where the money is where they will say, okay, fine, put this money in, and this is what we'll do. But it's a sad situation. Because, you know, I'll even tell you this, man, because I actually captured this on the journey, on the TikTok, on Tables Chronicles TikTok. I don't know if you've seen it. Brother,